Like a pariah dog, I am walking the streets in the glorious city of Karachi. Cows meandering, mocking half of humanity, the other half mocking itself. Rickshaws cutting in, all hell breaking loose. I'm a man of this city, yet I know it not. I have lived outside in the west for too long. Its bleak light has illuminated my sky. But here there's a different light. I hear the azan in the morning sky, the light of the sun in crimson streaks, the very fingers of God parting the curtain of night. And I lay awake in the morning within the grey confines of my bed, without remembering my name, smelling vaguely of jasmine from my grandmother's garden, and the moist earth wet in the crevices of my fingernails has reminded me of the time I made mudmen under the languid sun. Karachi, it's a city gutted open, sprawling, screaming like the goat sacrificed at Bakra Eid in the tradition of Prophet Abraham every year. When the moon in its cycle is a slice of almond, I see the entrails there left to rot for the garbage man that never comes under the Dentonic once a day, every day billboards featuring blonde women with white, very white teeth. This is what a city is about, not like ivied Boston or Brussels, where the city hides behind walls of past glory, where mannequin piss, a little statue of a boy pissing, is the reason why the city still stands. I pass by shops of wear and wares. Sabji, you want to buy this? Says a man holding up a pair of leather sandals, and another frying fritters and bubbling sweat cries at the top of his brazen lungs. Hot pakoras, hot pakoras. I too am bubbling in sweat. The heat drips from me in great big drops down my chin. I wipe my forehead, then chin. I draw an awkward circle around my face with the back of my hand. I say, it is hot as a madman today, for a crazed heat prevails, the sort that prevents one from opening the window to let out the stench of the night and let the aroma of the morning in for fear of losing one's sanity. The others don't seem to mind, the vendors, the hummers, the kite flyers, the laborers. I wonder if they've all become immune to the heat or have gone completely mad. I am the walking man. I walk the city trying to know Karachi like a lover. Every crevice, mole hair, every sigh, vowel breath. I want to lie her open, legs spread on the bed, but she does not let me in. She says, go do your American things, go chase your blonde girlfriends, go to discos and dance. What are you doing with me? I'm a girl with dignity. I look around and I've arrived somewhere. It's my grandmother's place, a building in Nazmabad, an ugly edifice veiled in bright clothes left out to dry. Stream of sewer-like sticks flows by. It yells of urine and entrails and broken bureaucratic promises. It runs through the city, weaving in and outs of streets and lives. This is the blood of Karachi. This is Karachi in its fury. Up the stairs I go, where in the corners they have spit beetle nut which stinks and bleeds. Inside it is cool, the fans whir mercy. Dada is reading newspapers and Dadi is in a state of semi-consciousness, sitting with her eyes closed, lost in prayer. I say, Adab, Dada, Adab, Dadi. Dada smiles a toothless smile, and Dadi nods, uttering a prayer for me. I can't pray. I come naked from the west. It has stripped me naked of everything, my heart, my soul, my prayers, my whole world. It sowed heresy in my heart at night. It whispered in my ear that I am my own prophet, my own deity. Now, who shall I pray to, myself? The afternoon descends on me, everybody is asleep, the fans whir, the pungent smell of 1,000 onions pervade. Tonight I will visit my other grandmother. I will straddle Karachi in the borrowed Toyota, my head sticking out outside the window so as to gain all knowledge, the intimate secrets of Karachi, but all that I will imbibe is sensation. The wind across my sallow face, no, the dry wind will not blow the west off my face, the wind that greeted me warmly when I stood on the steps of a plane a decade ago. when I set foot on this land for the first time, carrying heavy bags strapped across my shoulder. I yearn to put them down, so this is the land of letters and newspapers and family. I sniffed, I barked, these are sands, there's nothing here but sand. I knew not this land. My mother then told me of the Himalayan peaks and its foothills, its pagan men and women, of the green plains of Punjab and Punjabi, the tongue of the Sufi poets, of the rugged rock of the Khyber Pass, its men with weathered Persian faces and turbans and guns walking Karachi. I knew not my land. I knew only of Belgian grannies with dogs in their tattered purses. The afternoon passes in such thoughts, in such turmoil. And evening comes, I roll over. My grandmother, short woman in a sari with a heart as big as the Ganjpar hills. Her house is large and white and burns in the setting sun. We sit in the veranda sipping hot tea, crows caw outside. There is talk and the question posed and answered. Yes, my stomach is all right. Good, good, she says and adds, then you're coming with us to the wedding. Weddings are enormous and lavish at the heart of celebration and social recreation, and especially for me, as there are no nightclubs to wallow in here, wet with decadence, and a wedding is no nightclub. I now appreciate what my father told me, using slow polysyllabic words to emphasize his point. Weddings are testimony, yes, to the cohesion of Eastern society. The arranged marriage is a sentinel of faith and tradition, knowledge of us elders. Marriage is not the realm of individual freedom. Marriage is an absolute. It is not subject to the transience of love and lust. I look in the mirror and love myself. I wear a dark blue suit, double-breasted jacket, an immaculately white shirt adorned with a handsome paisley tie, a red handkerchief and a smile not betraying the whirling within, and patent leather shoes. We go happy and gay, stuffed into several cars, making a procession of sorts, saris unraveling, children yapping, musics of our hearts playing beautiful melodies, and lo and behold, the spectacular Holiday Inn rises. We arrive and tumble out of the car, hair disheveled, quickly combed, clothes crumpled, quickly ironed, and proceed across the red carpet inside. Inside, mustached man opens the glass door to a mighty gilded chandelier hanging above a vast checkered floor. Children hopping on alternate black squares and mirrors to the left and right, creating parallel worlds, each successively darker and obscure. But up ahead there are lights raging, the aria, the film whirring, capturing women in red, yellow, and green saris with magical faces, aunties and daughters smiling and talking of hubbub and who is she, and look at her dupatta. The air is heavy with festivity and aroma of food and spice, pristine bed sheets and perfume. And she stands there talking with rose lips, prophets of passion drawing me, a wandering pilgrim to her. She is clad in kurta shalwar, red of blood adorned. Is she with jewelry, with hair, from hair black to painted toe? She is the girl I've seen before when our mothers stood talking about years elapsing and the humidity somewhere, some time ago. Oh heart, oh throbbing red heart, I whisper, be near me now, my tormentor, my love, be near me. I walk close to her, imbibing her, the scent of raw apples in her hair, her laugh like verses from a song, her hands delicate, then pass by. The men stand stiff, my father among them, smoke and heavy voices gurgling in the air, talking politics and Zionist conspiracies. Damn sinister things. A man talks, the Western media depicts all Muslim activism as fundamentalism, when it is reticent, lips sealed on the Anti-Defamation League's octopus activities in Los Angeles. Did you hear about that? The men shake their heads. He looks around. It's a conspiracy. The men grow furious. The Pakistani heart beats with fury with all causes from Los Angeles to Jakarta. I pass by with a beating heart, a smile, humble handshake. Yes, G, now I'm in college. Toward the bride and groom sit on a throne in a garden as if they're Mughal Badshah and Rani, surrounded by courtiers and relatives and flashes of light. Aunties and uncles talk to the bride and groom, some in whispers, some in laughs. The bride sitting next to the groom is like a statuette, her face barely visible but all beautiful like the half moon. Food is served, the women stampede first, woman tugging child in one hand, holding sari with the other and a plate in the third. And there she is again. She takes her food, hot and spicy wedding food, and is walking back when I intervene. You are Auntie Salima's daughter, Amna. Her eyes are big and brown and big. Yes, you are Auntie Mehreen's son. You are the boy from Europe. Each word enclosed in accent. How are you? I am well, she says, and you? Well, do you like it here? Yes, of course. This is my country. Karachi is my city. This is where my heart is. That is admirable. I look right into her eyes. She lowers her gaze and says, you are not eating. Oh, such is the hunger of the heart. Oh yes, I'll get a plate and join you. Okay, she says with fragile hesitancy. We walk outside into the hall across the checkered floor, plates in hands, hands in plates, stalking unaware of the fury of Karachi outside, the wandering packs of dogs, the bandits, the thieves, the sputtering rickshaws and motorcycles. Or the beauty, the languid descent of night, the milky bask of the moon, the call of the azan, the glow of the dramas on television sets. We know not the Holiday Inn, its moustache men, its checkered floor. We are aware only of each other. Tell me about Europe. Is it fun? She says. I spent my childhood in Europe. Now I'm in college in America. Yes. Well, it's fun. Europe and America are fun. What do you do? I begin, and her eyes widen. There are parties and clubs and movies, I add, just the usual, attempting to sound indifferent. Oh, but it sounds wonderful, palpably excited by the prospects of perhaps visiting Europe and America and me. Wonderful, yes, but fun is not color fast, it wears off. She looks at me. I find I have to finish the metaphor. And if you're wearing only fun, then soon you're standing wearing nothing. Her eyes strain with concentration, still big and brown. She is in thought. Yes, she finally says. I ask her, what do you do here? There are, marriages and all, and friends. I read. There is not much to do, she puckers her lips. Oh, heart, oh, throbbing red heart, I have a whirling urge to know her soul, to kiss her lips, but I can't. I'll never know her, maybe only in other worlds, dark and obscure. We have nothing in common save our love. She knows the inside of houses and rooms of relatives and a few girlfriends. I know of cobblestone streets and 100-year-old cathedrals of big burly Americans and cars and clubs. Nothing in common, but that is why my heart beats. Oh, fun is all relative, and there's nothing better than good, fun friends. And you've just made one, right? Yes, she smiles and lowers her gaze. My heart beats fares like this. Mere paas raho, mere aashik, mere dildar. Be near me now. At this hour when night comes down, when after having drunk from the gash of sunset darkness comes, when the balm of musk in its hands, its diamond lancelets, when it comes with cries of lamentation, with laughter, with songs. And it is now that she moves away, the click of her heels echoing across the checkered hotel floor, echoing in the caverns of my head, and amid Empty plates and chairs amid faces colored bright and prolonged goodbyes, the bride and groom descend into the world in a decorated accord. We head back the route whence we came, all in all stuffed into the car, and then sleep into the night dreaming. And I awake to Karachi, city of the heart, shining fiercely. I take a look outside, see a dog find a bone, bury it in the dirt, and love.
And welcome to Rangila, Georgetown University's first ever South Asian cultural show. My name is Senthil Sangren, and I am president of the Georgetown University South Asian Society. I'd like to thank you all for attending tonight's program. As a senior, I've witnessed the progression of the South Asian Society over the past 4 years. It has become an important part of who I am and who I will be. I've never been more proud to be part of the South Asian community at Georgetown than I am today. 3 months ago, I didn't think we had enough of a community to be able to put a show together. Today, I can't believe that I ever harbored such doubts. Reflect countless hours of practice and planning on the parts of everyone involved. What makes tonight's program so special is the heart that those involved have put behind their work. As I am sure many of my colleagues can attest to, tonight's program did not come together without its share of frustration. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the families and friends for all their support and patience. No one, however, has more patience than my housemates. I promise I'll wash my dishes soon. The bulk of my gratitude, however, goes out to Vivek Patil, Mitul Shah, and Ushma Pandya. It is through their dedication and hard work that tonight is possible. For their patience with me, however, I shall never be able to thank them enough. And now, I'd like to introduce your hosts for this evening, Vishal Talani and Said Ishu.
You know these Sindhis. Who needs technical difficulties at a point like this? Namaste sab log. Namaste sab log. Welcome everyone to Rangila. That was our president, the Tamil terror. Actually, we've been promised not to make racial or ethnic jokes tonight, so we're going to stay away from that, even though... Never mind. Rangila. The name evokes images of effervescence, color, and jubilation.
Tonight, this word Rangila takes on special significance as Georgetown students come together in a celebration of our South Asian culture.
We, your hosts, invite you, the audience, to sit back, relax, and share in our celebration.
Our first performance tonight will be a classical South Indian dance, a Bharatanatyam performed by Maithili Raghavan.
Bharatanatyam is an ancient Indian classical dance originating in southern India. It has a history of 3,000 years. The dance I will perform is called Alurulukuriyega, which literally means sprinkling of blossoms. It is in praise of goddess Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth. She dances like a sprinkling of blossoms, executing intricate footwork and graceful body movements. As she dances, her sari sways, and the belt around her ankles admiration of her friends. She dances to melodious music as her husband, Mahavishnu, loses his heart to the
Nice. Our next performance is an instrumental and vocal presentation. We'll have the brothers Niraj and Neil Palajani, joined by Gobind Sethi on tabla, and they'll be performing Pela Nasha, Kuchna Bahu, and Dalmastakalam.
पहला
Nawastala niya siya from the film Georgetown University. Next song will be performed is Kushnako from the movie 1942 Love Story.
कुछ ना करो कुछ भी ना करो कुछ ना करो कुछ भी ना क्या कहना है क्या सुनना है मुझको पता है तुमको पता है समय का ये पल थम सा गया है और इस पल में कोई नहीं है बस एक मैं बस एक कुछ ना कहो कुछ भी ना कहो सुलगी सुलगी सांसें बहकी बहकी धड़कन बहके बहके शाम की सारी पिघले पिघले तन मन और इस पल में कोई नहीं है बस एक मैं बस एक कुछ ना करो कुछ भी ना कितने गहरे हल्के शाम के रंग है छलके पर्वत से उतरे बादल जैसे आंचल ढलके और इस पल में कोई नहीं है बस एक मैं बस एक
Now I'd like to request Govind Singh to please come up on the stage to accompany me on the tabla. Are we singing?
Sing
Okay. Okay, I'm going to be performing the Madam Maskalanda. It's a popular song throughout India. लाल मिंजी पत रख जय भला झूले लाल ओ लाल मिंजी पत रख जय भला झूले लाल सिंधरिया जा सेवण जा सखी शहबाज कलंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अदीतम गंदे अंदर ओ लाल मिंजी रख जय भला झूले लाल ओ लाल मिंजी रख जय भला झूले लाल सिंधरिया जा सेवण जा सखी शहबाज कलंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अदीतम गंदे अंदर हो लाल मिंजी लाल मिंजी चार चराग तुंजा बरनी हमेशा चार चराग तुंजा बरनी हमेशा पंजुमा बारण आया भला झूले लालन ओ पंजुमा बारण आया भला झूले लालन सिंधरिया जा सेवण जा सखी शहबाज कलंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अदीतम गंदे अंदर हो लाल मिंजी सब्जी सारी तू खैर करे को सब्जी सारी तू खैर करे को नाव घरिया बेड़ा पार लगाए झूले लालन ओ नाव घरिया बेड़ा पार लगाए झूले लालन सिंधरिया जा सेवण जा सखी शहबाज कलंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अलीदम गंदे अंदर हो लाल मिंजी पत रख जय भला झूले लालन ओ लाल मिंजी पत रख जय भला झूले लालन सिंधरिया जा सेवण जा सखी शहबाज कलंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अलीदम गंदे अंदर हो लाल मिंजी लाल मिंजी। Thank you very much.
Our next performance will be a dance. It's entitled Nagina, and it's a story of traditional Indian folklore. Two traditional enemies traditional twice. The serpent, and the snake charmer. This dance will be performed by Mitul Shah and Ushma Pandit.
from the traditional to not so traditional. When I say the letters A, B, C, D, I'm not talking about the alphabet, I'm talking about American-born confused daisies. Give it up. When you listen to the next number, you'll probably not recognize that it's not very traditional, and you'll see that it does incorporate a lot of Western slash hip-hop music. This is a good way to keep our parents appeased and to keep us having a good time, so that we can listen to music that's sort of the native country, but fun enough that we can dance and we don't have to appreciate all of it. The next number you're about to see is very indicative of this. It's a pretense set under Western music. It is called Jubilee. announce to you that tomorrow, I believe, the Asian Council is having a Spirit of Thanksgiving dinner. They will be selling tickets for that in Red Square tomorrow. So look out for that. In the meantime, there is an intermission now, so enjoy the break. Association for India's Development is a non-profit charitable organization helping the poor through projects in healthcare, women's empowerment, children's education, orphanages, and literacy. There's a group of volunteers working for this cause. We're invited to join their efforts and reach out to the poor and needy. They will have a table outside after the program, and AID volunteers will be available to talk to you about their efforts. Could we please have everyone in before we begin? Yeah, I can't even tell if everyone's sitting. So everyone just grab the person next to you and check if they're sitting. Sit! Thank you, and back to Rangila. Our next performance is by a guest performer, Ms. Nori Kapoor, who is a guest performer who has very kindly offered her services for Rangila tonight. Clark has been studying Indian dance for 3 years and is presently pursuing her master's degree in Indian dance at American University. On top of that, she's also been granted a Smithsonian Research Grant to research the history and development of Indian dance. She will be performing traditional Indian numbers as well. Fox number was a Kathak, which is a dance native to northern India. If you notice, the same attention is paid at the very fine gestures of the hands and other limbs to tell stories about Indian life. The next number we have for you is a Garba, which is a Gujarati dance, another Gujarati dance. You'll notice the dancers will be having pots as dance props, which rhymes, as does cops and stops. But the pots represent village life incorporated in Indian dance, which is the main theme of classical Indian dance, telling stories of life and the mythology of our Hindu deities. So, the Garba.
Shala!
next dance is a Pakistani dance to the song Come On, Come On.
India, as you may or may not know, and the rest of the South Asian region produce almost 3,000 movies annually. In India alone, there are 1,000 movies every year being produced. The most successful in recent history of these movies, which feed the escapist dreams of over 1 billion people, is the movie entitled Naake Hai Kaun. The next number can only be entitled a number because it's not a dance, no one's singing, but there's a lot of movement, a lot of smiley faces, which is what basically Indian movies are all about. Again, enjoy.
drop this. Our next dance is Andhra Natyam, and it will be performed by Anu Yellow Pergada.
Before we get to our final number, another Bhangra involving everyone in the cast of thousands, let me first put a disclaimer, a preclaim at all of this. Realize that none of us are professionals, because if we were, We wouldn't be at Georgetown, we'd be in Bombay making millions right now. Secondly, there have to be some thanks announced. Let me take the time to announce and thank the stage sound and lighting crew of Tom, Zucky, Nispa, and Beth. Thank you so much for your patience and hard work. And of course, as we alluded to with Senthil's speech, a lot of work has been put into this performance and other events hosted by the South Asian Society. It's been an incredible year for us. Our membership has grown, our political presence has grown. We fed a lot of people as well this year, which was nice. So it's been an amazing year. The people responsible for bringing you this incredible year in South Asian, in the South Asian community within Georgetown are the executive board. You met Senthil, may I bring out Senthil again, president of the South Asian Society once again. The co-treasurers for this year, the people behind it all, Vivek and Mito. The vice president of the South Asian Society, Kavi. And your secretary and my co-MC, Saita Shu. Also, this picture would be incomplete if we didn't have Ushma here. Ushma, you have to come on stage. Ushma has been instrumental in putting this thing together. Absolutely. I'm supposed to say something, I don't know exactly what yet. But this is your executive board for the South Asian Society. Anything you see going on that involves brown people, thank these people right here. It's been an incredible year, and I believe now we're going to... Oh, actually, the president would like to say something.
I'd like to say something. I'd like to get a nice round of applause for our MCs, Vishal Tolani. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Kind of a lively dance and they both like arms and legs. So if we could actually just clear the aisle for this one and keep your heads down.
everybody, all the performers. You did a great job. And thanks for everybody, for all of you for coming over here. Thank you very much for supporting us, and